Bismillah Rahman Rahim. My name is Dr. Faisal Shahzad, and today I have a presentation on a subject, uh, rather interesting subject, which is going to define that science is not definitive. Science doesn't have any definitive answers in anything. It has theories, it has questions, but not definitive answer. The first question I put up is the current model of universe with the flawless? No, it's not. Uh, the first question I would like to raise: why is North Star and even South? Some say South Star even static when Earth goes around Sun and Sun also are in an orbit around empty space. Distance is trillions of miles. The precise movements of stars we see around North Star is not possible if the Earth travels in trillions of miles. Next, I'll give you a picture. This is a picture of how our sky looks every night, and this is a stable picture for about 10,000 years every night. You see the this is not possible if the with the current model of universe. You can apply law of parallax or any law. This is not possible that with the current law this you can see this picture every night. You cannot. Now the second, the it is that weather control is attributed all to the sun and nothing else. But there cannot be summers in Australia and winters in Kashmir because of the same sun at the same distance. And how can there be water on the moon of Jupiter if sunlight controls everything? And the current view is Earth tilts for 6 months for the day and night at poles, and which is also not explainable because if you study electromagnetism, it says that if Earth tilts, there would be too many earthquakes, and it is not possible. And if our sunlight controls everything, then Mount Everest should be the hottest place on Earth, which reminds us that lava is a very important factor in control of these things. Lava is this power of this has the same heat as or same energy as the sun inside our earth, which is controlled, which keeps the sun, which keeps the oceans liquid. Anyway, the third question I want to put up is, how can planets retain their atmosphere when there is vacuum in space? And it will, because if you calculate the force, it's the vacuum, so much bigger vacuum between the ends of the earth and the ends of the universe. It generates so much pressure and so much vacuum pressure that it will eat up all the atmosphere, and it might eat all the universe. If you calculate the force, it's so much. And you can, if you see the amount of and energy that can be generated on earth due to vacuum or suction pumps, it's amazing. And and current view says that earth is all, that the space is vacuum, and which is unexplainable, which is, I would say, rubbish, to be honest, because vacuum generates so much pressure that it can eat up anything. And they are blowing up tanks with the help of vacuums in the on earth with the current suction pumps and suction machines. Do we even know the correct speed of light? When we see, so they say that we see some stars in cyclic periods, and there are some stars from which the light reaches to us in thousands of years. So if the star disappears today, we will see it after thousands of years. And we see in all this cycle of stars, we see some stars in cyclic periods. How is it possible that they passed that cycle thousands of years? Now we are seeing that those stars again. And Einstein himself said that when something travels with the speed of light, the time stops for that thing. Then the example of twin brothers, that if the twin brothers travels to 20 years with the speed of light, the time wouldn't have passed for that brother. This essentially means that when something travels with the speed of light, no matter how far it goes, no time has passed. So the speed of light has to be infinite, or anything traveling with the speed of light with infinite. But otherwise, we are also given a speed of light at certain digits. How is it possible? This is not either the Einstein is incorrect, or your current speed of the theory is incorrect, or you eliminate the twin brothers. This has to be looked upon. They say creation of river system is natural by natural forces, and all the rivers we see, they are so unnatural, and they are fertilizing so many areas unnaturally, like Nile. Nile should flow 100 miles east. I'll show you the picture. Nile should flow 100 mile east and reach the river, but the sea is hardly 100 miles from Luxor and the places, but it travels thousands of miles, the 1200 or something miles to the south, and goes to the Mediterranean Sea, then going to the Red Sea, which is, it should be the natural pathway. And they say when the profit or the benefit it brings is that it fertilizes all of the Egypt, and all of the shown by the green area, it is all fertilized and cultivated, and a lot of crops grows there. And we know that Egypt was the source of crops and food for a lot of places in the in history. Okay, the next question is, they say the bones erode after the dinosaur bones have survived for millions of years and millennia, and this is not possible. I have taken the pictures from net, and they say that it is 70 million or year skeletons. This is not possible. When I was a medical student, I saw the bones erode in hardly 5 6 years, and 10 years they start to erode, and within decades they really grow unrecognizable. And if even if in perfect environment they cannot live for 70 million years, I have to ask question, what changes occur in those bones? And I haven't been able to found. I'm a doctor myself. I haven't been able to found what exactly chemical changes occur in those bones which keep them surviving for 70 million years, when in common practice they erode in 100,000 or a millennia most. Why so many secrets kept by the governments about Bermuda Triangle, about crop circles, about Mayan disappearances, about all this, the people's making so many theories out of it. Even the flat earthers, why are they allowed if they don't have any truth about them? I have to ask, why so many secrets kept by the governments? Because my answer is government and NASA lies. If you have any questions, kindly mail me. Thank you so much for listening to this patiently. Thank you so much.